Okay, so the other day at my day job, they had me cutting paper off some rolls, and well, I kind of cut the tip of my finger off. Ouch. And my friend who I work with, who was a very good friend of mine, the day before cut his hand too. So he whips out this gigantic first aid kit he got off Amazon or something, and like bandaged up his hand. We didn't like bother telling the boss and all that stuff because then there's like accident reports and all. Anyway, all that boring stuff. So that got me thinking. You know, Stacy and I travel a lot, and it really occurred to me with all the hiking and stuff that we do, we really need some kind of first aid kit. It never occurred to me to film this until Stacy mentioned it, but it's actually very important. If you travel a lot, you need, don't know if you're gonna get bit by a snake or get a bad cut at the very least. So let's see what this first aid kit has in it. I kind of looked through it a little bit, and this particular bandage I have on here is hold on one second. A brand I'm not going to mention because I'm not getting paid by.
Maybe they'll pay you if you mention it.
Band-Aid. Okay, so it's
Send us more Band-Aids, Band-Aid.
Hydro Seal. And this is really good because when I cut my finger, I had just some random blue bandage on there, and it hurt. Every time I touched it, I could feel it. And this is a day old. Like, this happened like yesterday. Well, I got these, and they're waterproof, but it's like a second skin. When I put it on there, you can kind of see the red through the clear. But when I put it on there, it was really like a second skin. So I'm not getting paid. I really got to hand it for these guys. This is a good product. But back to the
So your point is, it's like a second skin, and you can get it wet and whatnot, and it's.
Yes, it's like it feels like there's still skin on there. Like I can tap it, move it around. It's not sensitive at all.
Oh, you can still use your finger for normal use.
You can still use your finger.
Oh.
It's like like the other Band-Aid. All Band-Aids are not created equal. But
Okay, so now
back to the first aid kit. Let's see what's in here.
I'm gonna move the camera down so it's. There you go.
So we got Bengay. This is a compress. Huh, interesting. It's a compress. Step-by-step instructions. Neosporin pain relief.
Wow, that looks like a full-size Neosporin.
It is, I think.
How much was this kit?
It's $14 at Target. Band-Aids. Do they stand up to this one? I don't know. We have Benadryl itch stopping cream. We have a number of Band-Aid non-stick pads.
It's for big gaping wounds.
Yeah, that's like if a raccoon rips the back of your hand open or something. Flexible rolled gauze, if he really rips you open, and water block clear. Okay, so it's probably kind of similar. And then here we have.
Is there tape?
There's no tape. There's no tape.
So do those pads just stick on you?
I bet they're sticky. I don't know. I guess you just have to make out as best as you can there. Those. Oh, and we have hand cleansing wipes. In this day and age, that's never a bad thing. And some Tylenol. There's only 2 Tylenols. But
There's probably 4 Tylenols.
yes, 4 Tylenols, 2 packages. But we are going to do a run on Sunday, and I imagine that this is a good thing to have.
Do you think you're going to bring that giant first aid kit?
No, I mean, you have to leave it in the car or take some Band-Aids with you in your pocket.
Usually on a race, there's a medic on a bicycle that asks if you need anything. It's usually a really cute guy, and you look your absolute like lifetime worst because you're like sweating and tired, no makeup, and they come by, they're like, "Hey, are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, great," but they know you're lying and you look like you're near death.
The real test is actually figuring out how to get it closed again. So, if you travel a lot and if you go bounding around through the woods in places that most civilized people do not go, have a first aid kit.
I actually got really injured on vacation one time with my mother and my sister. I had gone jogging in the morning, and part of the path was like wooden slats, like a boardwalk, and I tripped and cut my knee open. I was bleeding. Some guy saw me and he goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." No, but obviously I was not. I was just so embarrassed. I just was like, so I hobbled back to the room, and yeah, it was a problem because we didn't have a first aid kit. It was just blood everywhere.
I'm kind of embarrassed that I haven't had one before now. But anyway, always have a first aid kit. See you next time.